Hey, fifth grade, it's Miss Tatum. So we're going to go ahead and jump in with our lesson for today. So our objective for today is that you are going to be able to monitor and adjust your comprehension of a nonfiction text by previewing, predicting, finding central ideas, and answering questions. So just a quick reminder. This is our strategy for annotating nonfiction that we're going to go through today to understand our independent text. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at the text features and think, what information are they giving us? Again, text features are headings, subheadings, captions, pictures, and footnotes. While we are reviewing the text features and previewing them, we're thinking, what questions? So we're thinking of questions we hope the text will answer, and then at the end, we're going to write a prediction about what the text is mainly about. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to model for you what previewing and predicting looks like. This is a text that we're going to be using later this week to practice inferencing, and I'm going to practice it right now with you, previewing and predicting. So when we are previewing, we want to look at the text features, and while we're previewing, we're thinking, what questions do I hope the text will answer? Because ultimately, we're going to make a prediction. So I am going to preview this text, and I want you to watch me and hear my thinking while I'm previewing. So the first thing that I'm going to look at is the title. So here the title is, Don't Blame the Rats for Spreading the Black Death. Well, I'm wondering, why don't we want to blame rats? I thought rats spread the Black Death, but apparently the author wants me to know that they didn't. And then it says down here, people, not rodents, may have spread the most famous plague in history. Well, I want to know, how did people spread the plague? If there is a context box, I want to make sure and read it to see if it gives me any information. So it says the Black Death was a devastating plague that spread through Europe from 1346 to 1353. For a long time, rats were believed to be responsible for spreading this deadly plague. New research shows that this may not be the case. As you read, take notes on the different ways that people could be infected by the Black Death. Well, I still am wondering, how did people spread the plague? I then would go start reading and previewing the text features. So I see flea versus flea, ancient manuscripts and modern computers, not a total surprise. Well, I have to put all of this thinking together to come up with a prediction. So again, I was wondering why the author wants me to think rats did not spread the plague. And I think this text is going to teach me about how fleas spread the plague, not rats. Of course, my thinking could be wrong, but I am going to clarify my thinking as I read. I also want to stamp that I'm using words from the subheadings to write my prediction. So you are going to do this now. You are going to be reading a text this week, today and Wednesday, called What is the Plague? You are going to be learning about the plague, and you are going to be previewing first and ultimately making a prediction. So as you can see here, we have a title, there's a picture, there are 4 subheadings, and another picture. So again, please preview all of the text features. They are going to help you know more about the text, and then you are going to be making a prediction. The topic is the plague, and I could see that in the title, so I just want to help you guys out with figuring out the topic. So your criteria for success is that you are going to be asking 2 questions related to the text features. So when I'm checking your work, I'm going to make sure that your questions are related to the text features, and you are going to be making a prediction in 1 complete sentence, and here's a sentence starter for you. You can say, I predict this text will be about. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video, and you guys are going to preview your independent reading for this week.